Hi, so welcome to the live stream. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be giving messages based on who's listening. Yeah, so just before starting, just to mention that if anyone who's not already on the groups wishes to join them, that they can be joined via the gen.net site, and we have two types of groups: the New Earth Transmission groups, and the clearing and recalibration groups, which are monthly. And also all the past groups as well can be accessed by that website as well as our audios. Oh yeah, and we have a new audio out as well, which is about Earth connection, having a positive connection to the earth. Um, and then there's also the Archangel Raphael site, and that's more for personal transmission. So one-to-one sessions, 5-minute transmissions, the protocol. And the fundraiser's still running as well for Gaza. So we've got I've got transmissions which are offered as part of that. Yeah, oh yeah, and finally, in the description below, there's a link to an Etsy shop that's set up by a friend of mine, a contact of mine in Gaza, Ahmed. And I'm actually wearing one today, and he's got lots of very beautiful designs. So if anyone's interested in that, the link is on the description, and all the money goes to support him in Gaza. He hasn't got any family left, so to support him for food and essentials. So yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that what I'm seeing at the moment is that there is a lot going on many levels, a lot that is clearing, a lot that is rearranging. And what I will say is that it is not really a time to be going into a state where you are trying to do everything that you would like to in one go. It is a time of gentle movement forwards, and the reason I'm saying this is because the energies at the moment are very strong. There are many energies coming up to be cleared, energies that perhaps have been there for a long time, but have not been able to move yet through you. So I will say, be with yourselves, move forwards in ways which are gentle, grounded, but don't do too much too soon. I also would like you to know that there are many sorts of people on earth. Some people are very much about inner work, the inner landscape, working with the internal energies in order to create changes on earth. Some people are much more about outer processes, earthly changes that are made through actually engaging with what is there in front of them. And what I will say about different types of people and approaches is that everything is starting to actually come together now, where people who have been very focused on the outer landscape are starting to go in. And people who have been very much about the inner landscape are starting to be more about the earthly processes as well, the things which are happening, which are then able to transform more internal processes. So, an example can be that there are people who have been very focused on themselves, who are starting to be much more involved in things which are perhaps larger than the things that are in their own life. And because of this, what is going on is that there is a coming together generally of people. There is more cohesion. There is more recognition of what each other is doing. There is less judgment and less harsh energy, which is about believing that one way is better than another. And because of this, there is a lot possible at the moment. So I would like to say to all of you who are very much about going inwards that it is possible actually to be more a part of what is going on around you, be involved in things which will create changes for large numbers of people. And the reason I'm saying this is because after a while, the things that you are working with inside are directly connected to the larger things. There is a connection there. So the things you may struggle with inside, which you are still transforming, are actually directly connecting in to what is going on in the world, because it is almost like those energies were created in you perhaps a long time ago in the same kind of way. So I will give an example that you may be struggling inside with a sense that you are not really fully seen for who you are. And then you notice that it is the same with other people in the world who are similar to yourself. Perhaps it may be all about having had a lot going on inside, a lot of trauma, a lot of problems, and then feeling inside that this is not really understood. Perhaps feeling that people have been in some way or another misinterpreting how you are, perhaps believing that you are not even struggling in the ways that you say. And then you may notice that there are other people who feel the same, many people who struggle with trauma, struggle with things that others consider normal activities. And you are then starting to make the connection. And by engaging with a larger movement to bring more clarity, understanding into the world, you are healing yourselves on a deeper level. And some healing can only really complete itself once you start engaging with the outer world, because the cause of that particular problem in you is much bigger than you. It is really not even about you. It is a bigger problem in the world. And this includes many other things, such as perhaps being discriminated against because of the colour of your skin, that you may have a lot of trauma inside around this, and perhaps even to the extent where you may have a feeling inside that you are not always being treated in the same way as others. And this relates to a bigger issue which is there, which is often in some way or another disguised. So there are many things which are happening on a larger level in order to actually liberate many people at the same time. So I would like to encourage all of you to be going within, but also to have an openness to engaging with what resonates, with what really in one way or another feels that it is directly actually connecting to you and the way that you have been affected by something. Perhaps it may even be something like feeling like you have been really badly affected by some kind of medication you have taken, and then noticing many other people have as well, and being part of a larger movement to actually make that known and to clear energy around this in the world. I will even go as far as to say that really all of your deeper problems, traumas, will actually be part of something bigger in the world, something that many people experience. So that is the sort of times you are living in at the moment, where connections are being made, where things are coming to light, things are being revealed, where personal struggles are meeting collective struggles, and there is a liberation of many people together. So I am saying all this to remind you that this is really part of the path at the moment, especially in this incarnation where the whole world is changing, things are being reset, there is light coming into every area of life. I also would like to speak about one more thing, and that is there is always going to be a lot going on around feeling that you are not really seen as you truly are. When you are the type of person who would like to be in harmony with all beings. And what I will say about this is that it is important to remember that harmony is only achieved when all people would like this. So when you are trying to be in harmony with people who are not really wanting this, who are perhaps wanting to be right, superior, wanting to or be the ones in control, have more power than others, it is not really possible to achieve harmony. It is not possible through discussion, through doing anything, because on a soul level, they don't want it yet. There is something else they are choosing. Perhaps it is even on a level that is about their personality rather than their soul. But whatever level it is coming from, it is not possible to have harmony with people unless they really want it. So I would like to remind those of you who are looking for harmony with all beings that it is not really for you to decide. It is not for you to impose your vision onto others of wanting peace, harmony, oneness. It is for you to be with what you want, and then it will be you will attract the right people, the right set of circumstances which are harmonious. It is about having your own type of energy, knowing what you want, and then attracting what matches this, rather than going out of your way to create this. Because the more you try to impose harmony, peace, and even happiness onto people who don't want it, the more angry they will become, the more that they will even start to attack you. And after a while, it can become like a vicious cycle where you are constantly trying to create peace, harmony, good feeling between people, and you feel that you are being treated badly. So I am reminding those of you who have this in you that it is really important to actually go a bit deeper and to actually look at what you are doing. Look at the ways that you are actually then attracting negativity to yourselves. That it is really about being centered in what you want, staying with this and trusting life will bring you the right people, the right situations. So this can be so. But do not impose your vision onto others, however good and wholesome it is, however aligned. Let people be who they want to be. Let them have their own experience on earth. Let people be who they are. And when you do this, eventually they automatically come into alignment in their own way over time, perhaps through hard lessons. But don't try to be the one who imposes things on people, even things which are right and true. It is really not going to be helpful for anyone. So it is a reminder to those of you who have very good intention to really stay grounded in yourselves, to be true to who you are, but be with yourselves. Don't try to be with people who are not really open to what you would like. That is all. I have no more to say, and I would like to simply share that the week ahead will be a good one overall. It won't necessarily be a week that will be full of really exciting things, but a week that will be fairly harmonious in that energies will be moving, things will actually be generally going in the right direction, and there will generally be a sense that life is actually improving for everyone. That is what I see. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, being part of this, and wishing you a really good week ahead. Much love.